Hi. Okay, welcome back again. This is Me Made May day 8. Sorry, I had to check the address. If you haven't been here before, hi, my name is Simone. I have a business called Goblin Fruit. I have my own line, but most of the work that I do or was for other businesses as a pattern maker and a sample maker, and I'm a dressmaker and blah blah blah. Anyway, that said, hi, today is a good day. Very quickly, I'll get onto my outfit because it's Me Made May and we talk about the outfit that I made for myself, swanning around in this velvet frock in my own home, talking to no one because COVID. But first, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who ordered last night. So yesterday I got back on social media, put some stuff on sale. Other than these videos I've been doing on YouTube, I reignited my Instagram account, which I believe also posts to Facebook. Little diversion, I haven't actually been to the Facebook page yet. I'm not quite ready for Facebook. I'm working on it. I've started with YouTube, then I've done Instagram. Anyway, on Instagram, I posted that there was a sale on the website. I was really nervous about it because, to be honest, that side of my business, when I stopped working on it a year ago, wasn't doing very well at all. And now reopening, yay, thanks guys, you've paid my rent. You've paid my rent for a week. That's awesome. One of the things that sold is this top, which is possibly one of my favorite things I've ever made. It's a sample. It was for my graduate collection. It took literally days. It took days because this, what do you call it when you do something with fabric? Anyway, it's like a honeycomb kind of pleat effect. I tried to make this 4 or 5 times. This fabric would keep pulling and these lines would skew off, so I couldn't get a piece that was long enough to go all the way down. It took all day to get this piece of fabric, to sew that piece with this texture on it. But it's so pretty, if I do say so myself. It's gotten a little bit crushed. Just needs a little iron. But yay! So that one sold, which is a sample piece. To the lady who bought this, thank you so much. You also bought a dress. I hadn't posted it on the product page on the website, but when this dress was for Chesterfield Fashion Festival, and when I walked down the catwalk, it had an underskirt. This is the underskirt. You see it? It's full length, tulle, full circle, absolutely massive, with a little tie, underskirt. I'm just going to pop that in the package for you, in case you want it. If you don't want it, I donate it or something. But yeah, that's the underskirt for it. I think I was originally going to sell it separately, but it was made the very last minute for the show. It's pretty basically made, but it's a lot of tulle. So if you can get some use out of it, great. Whoops. Thank you, Pandora, for ordering. You're a sweetheart. Pandora modeled on some of the shots for me. She now doesn't live in the city, so I miss her. And yeah, thanks, babe. So yeah, thank you everybody. I could pack things up and get them in the post for you today. But I'm going to hold off until Monday so that if there are other sales over the weekend, it's only one trip to the post office for me. Because I don't drive, so I'll be catching public transport. And, everything's super safe here in WA. I think we've got 14 active cases left, nothing. But still, we don't want to act like crazy hedonists and just do whatever we want. So I will cut what would be 2 trips down to 1, and I'll do it on Monday. I hope you don't mind. That said, I'm hoping to get some more of these sample products up onto the website over the weekend. I can't guarantee anything because I've got a whole heap of other stuff that I need to do as well. I've got some stuff for a client that I need to do. And, it's the weekend I've got to do grocery shopping and clean the house and that kind of thing. Yeah, so they'll go out on Monday. If there's anything that you see that comes up on the weekend that you want, I can combine shipping. No worries. Send me a message. What else? Yeah, that's my day. Okay, my day. If anybody who in Australia who's like a small business independent trader or whatever, and you registered for JobKeeper and you didn't know if it was working or if your registration didn't work, because I was certainly in that boat for 2 weeks thinking, I don't know if I'm going to get any money out of this. It arrived today. It's a good day. So JobKeeper works. I mean, if this website keeps going, it might be the only fortnight that I actually need it. But yeah, so yeah, if you're worried that your money hasn't come through yet, there are 2 steps to the process, which as a sole trader wasn't immediately apparent to me, and I only just figured it out this week. I mean, you could ask me how I did it, but I can't give you any kind of monetary advice because I quite frankly don't know what I'm doing most of the time. But yeah, it does work. I don't know if I've done it right, but I've got money, so that's good. What else? Okay, yep, I'll probably find something else to waffle on about. But let's go on to the outfit. And I'm wearing my sunglasses on my head. It's a beautiful sunny day after raining and storming for 3 days. Also why it's a good day. This dress is a dress that I made. I mean, okay, full disclosure, I haven't been wearing this all day. I got up this morning and it was still dark and still cold, and I thought I'm going to walk down to the cafe and get it's a cafe/bakery, get a coffee, get a loaf of bread, take the dog for a walk, get out of the house. And I know that when I come home, I'm going to have to fill in. See, I told you I'd find something else to waffle about. I've got a spare bedroom, which I've cleared everything out of, that I'm going to, I've nearly cleared it up. I'm getting there. But I'm going to get a housemate back in the house to split the rent, so budget, that'll be great. But because all of these shelves came out of that room and they were bolted to the wall, it's left great big gaping holes in the wall. So I knew this morning I need to sand and putty filler those holes up so that over the weekend it'll be dry and I can repaint those holes, right? Right. So I knew I had to do that this morning. So when I rolled out of bed and had these things to do and I couldn't, I wasn't going to get dressed up in this dress to do them, I thought, I sleep in a tracksuit. I'm going to keep my really very, very unattractive thrifted tracksuit on and just go down to the cafe. Of course, it's the only time ever going down there that I've walked into somebody I know. It's fucking typical. I really look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. I mean, we didn't chat. Somebody I hadn't seen in years, but still. Anywho, so yes, I've done my painting and all the rest of it, and now I'm dressed. It's alright, it's only midday. Quarter to midday. This is very easy Vogue 48825. It's actually been quite a popular dress. It's been around for ages, years and years. So yeah, it's this dress. So it's a raglan sleeve stretch dress with this full, what do you call that? Anyway, full sleeve. And then, yeah, it crosses over at the front with some tucks and then a tie and a pencil skirt. Line drawings there. I didn't actually realise this has pants to go with it, and they might be alright. Anyway, is that just the back? Oh yeah, back and front. Yeah, so that's the dress. When I started making from commercial patterns again, like I'd been making for myself for years and years, I didn't really realise how much ease they put into these patterns, like how much bigger the article is than you actually need. I mean, I don't know, maybe I just wear my clothes really tight, but I had to take a lot out of this. It still doesn't fit properly. I'm still not happy with it. I've barely worn it, but this fabric's so nice and it is actually super, super comfortable. And you know, I can like swan around the house like some kind of sultan in sort of velvet and feel very luxe. So what did I do to the pattern? I did, thankfully, because my memory is terrible, I did actually make notes. So I cut a size 14. I cut 6 centimeters out, so 3 centimeters out of each side seam. I cut the back seam, I cut the back piece on the fold so there was no seam through the back. I cut 3 centimeters of length out of the sleeves, and still, look, oh, okay, this sleeve's probably better to show you. Look how long the sleeves are, still, and I cut 3 centimeters out. They're enormous, enormous. Like down by my side, like you can't even see the cuff. The whole thing bells over it so much. Blouson, yeah. And that's 3 centimeters shorter than the pattern. Probably need to take out another 6 centimeters minimum, maybe 8. Yeah, that's like 8 centimeters. Somebody started up a blower. I'm sorry. I mentioned in another film, everybody in this neighborhood very keen on gardening. Very keen. So that's a leaf blower. I hope it doesn't get too close. Anyway, and I cut 3 centimeters out of the length of the bodice, which is still too long. Like, look at that. Nobody wants their boobs to look. Can you see it? Yeah. Just meh. Meh. No. Not good. Not good. All right, now I know I didn't put the neckline in right because I didn't read the instructions. Because quite frankly, when you're used to sewing for yourself and just making your own patterns, these instructions make no sense whatsoever. I mean, I know it's a talent to learn and I've gotten heaps better at it, but really. What else did I do? Okay, when I made it up, this bit was not sitting properly. I cut it off. Instead of like the tucks that it says, I gathered it and I still don't like it. I think it should take another, 3 centimeters out and then really gather it in. I think that would look heaps better. But I don't know if I can be bothered going back in again, because I probably should go in and put this facing / turn down collar in properly so it doesn't create that little tuck anymore. But yeah. The bra I did actually make myself. It's a sample for the range that I never produced. I did go on about my bra yesterday, but I said, yeah, I tend to buy my lingerie from Simone Perelle. Even though I can make it, that's because I don't make underwire bras. I did, way back in the 90s, have an absolute fascination for corsetry and did make a lot of corsetry. And then when I decided to go into doing this more as a business, that kind of work, that really intensive, like fitting and construction work wasn't worth it. I mean, I don't love doing it, so, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and therefore things like that will cost a lot more, but you can get them much, much cheaper from, China, so I didn't do it. So that's why I don't do it. Wow, God, I'm all over the place today. Anyway, this velvet is from Spotlight, but it's from years ago, so it won't be available anymore. It's got this beautiful, like this massive print on it, which I love, but it's difficult to work with, so you can see it just cuts off. And I think I mostly did just plain on the back, and then position the print on one sleeve, because it's just a big emblem of a thing. But it's so nice. It feels really, really nice. And then, yeah, the ties. Now, the ties I'm not that keen on either. I mean, number one, in this velvet, which has a very distinct pile, when you tie them together, and even as they cross over in the front, the pile works like it sort of goes and catches on itself, and slowly as the day goes on, it gets tighter, it catches a little bit further up, catches a little bit further up, until you feel like you're strangling yourself from the inside. So, and you have to undo everything. Like I don't think I made these ties longer, but they are enormous. I mean, look at that. And if I cut them off, then this is really big under here. I told you I shortened this already. And I took 3 centimeters out. Like, enormous. It's enormous. Yeah. But that said, it is very, very comfortable dress when the ties are behaving themselves. And the fabric's beautiful. And I probably should wear it more often. And maybe I should spend the time fixing it. Let me know if you think I should spend the time fixing it. Again, thank you to everybody who's bought from the website. And thank you to everybody who's watching. If you've got any comments for me, leave them below, because that helps other people see the videos. Even though I was really kind of enjoying doing these videos just for myself only and nobody seeing them. Because awkward. But yeah, have a lovely day. Bye.